Okay, I'm hearing.
So, are we doing a triple cast?
Yeah. I don't really
Yeah, we
know.
just, you know what, we're going to throw caution to the wind and just go for it.
On story cup style. Also, yeah, Pranav will be observing since it's your computer.
Yes. Kind of figured.
Okay, so this is gonna be good. Teams
I
are
think so.
fine on the greatest map of all time.
Absolutely. And are we seeing cheese, do we think?
It is the third match, so I don't know if they're going to feel comfortable enough risking a cheese. However, at the same time, it probably would be more effective in the third match.
I was thinking exactly the same thing. I mean, I got yelled at last time I cheesed in one of these.
Now, third game cheese is a weird dynamic to it. It's like you don't expect it to happen, or because people are afraid to like gamble like that. But for that same reason, it's stronger. So.
But this is the point, you should be playing the same way that you play on ladder, right? And if you know, like good old Jeff, if you happen to be a particularly cheesy player and you like doing the proxy stargates or, you know, the fast blink all-ins or immortal sentry all-ins, you know, these are all viable tactics.
We do have a scout coming out from Furbiford.
It's a bit odd.
But it doesn't look like he's proxying anything unless it's a factory.
Well,
Where's this waypoint?
Of.
I don't think it is, though. Looks like it's just scouting. Maybe he wants to see if he's being cheesed. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And Naerok is thinking the same thing. Checking both
Everyone's
thirds.
panicking.
It's getting crazy.
No one wants to lose the cheese.
That SCV scout is gonna be okay. I think this is gonna be a last normal game. Now the question is, will Furbiford mech again?
Well, we're seeing a Reaper come out straight away from Furby. Sorry, Furbiford. I realise Furby's something else that he probably doesn't want to be associated with.
I mean, I don't know what. I don't think Naerok's gonna cheese again. But there's that little gnome inside me. Just saying, he's gonna fucking cheese again. It's Protoss, he's gonna cheese again. But either way, I think that Furbiford will be quasi-prepared.
He sees the Reaper, which is pretty nice. He also sees the reactor, if he noticed.
Let's have a look.
I think Furbiford will be able to prepare for most things. I mean, it's Chronobush and Stalker, which doesn't necessarily mean all in imbuff, but
Still one gas.
yeah, that could mean a 4-gate, but there's no probe out. It's surprising.
I think he's going to fast expand. I think he's going to take this opportunity to throw down the Nexus. He's seen the Reaper coming out. He's got the Stalker just finishing up now. And I think
yeah, I don't know why he expanded, or if he's going to expand if he got this third pylon over here. Like, I don't think it was necessary. The probe actually putting in a bit of DPS on that.
Not enough to get it, though. Close, though.
Steve. Damn it, Steve.
He could have gotten another shot off there. He was within range for a little bit, but he was move commanding. Trying to stutter step it. Still wouldn't have been enough to kill, though.
Yeah, I don't think he could have. Maybe Philip just zapped one more time.
I'd like to see a little bit of scouting going on with this mothership core. He's got just to have a look around, just to see what's going on. You know, pick up the odd, well, in this case SCV, but a Reaper that's hanging around. Maybe have a look at one of the watchtowers.
Yeah, I like the watchtowers on this map. They're pretty great. I mean, oh my god, Furbiford's just scouting like crazy. Like, he's got the Reaper, he sends in an SCV. Now he's going up to another factory. He's gonna go for that mech gold again. I just hope he doesn't go for Ghost again, because I mean...
Another double force coming out from Naerok. Do you think it's going to be the same build?
I think so. Yeah.
His timings last time were very, very strong. And once again, I mean, in terms of Terran actually scanning...
Ooh, the Reaper.
Oh! I think he's going to die, though. I don't see that surviving.
Did you see the double forge? He saw the single forge.
Is the motion core going to get it? Nope.
Oh, you can't jump down that way. Oh, wow, actually, the motion core, I think it was a slight miss micro. I think he could have gotten it,
Yeah.
maybe. But I mean, he only saw one of the forge.
Wait. Gets it anyway.
That sucks. That Reaper's really nice for poking around, especially when you're as paranoid as he is right now.
That bunker looks a little bit forward to me, personally.
Yeah, it looks a little bit off.
I think one thing you need to bear in mind here as well is that we're now on 2 bases for each player, but Protoss, Naerok, has been mining quite successfully for some time out of his second base, so he's going to start getting his upgrades and his units rapidly increasing here.
Also has a 10 worker advantage.
Yeah, his macro has not been on point. Like, the work production was far from constant during his various scouting maneuvers. I mean, he should have more workers than this by now. He's got double forge upgrades going, and he's 10 workers down. He should not be 10 workers down at this stage of the game. He's still not producing SCVs.
Well, mules.
Well,
I think
of course you don't need SCVs, but
Hellions again.
I mean, SCVs are really just lawn ornaments.
This time with pre-igniter.
yeah, immediately seeing the back. But yeah, there it goes. Missile turret, not quite gonna kill the scout, but he's seen everything regardless. Oh god, he's gonna go for quick ghosts again.
So what is a Terran's opinion of getting blue flame right now?
I like blue flame. I mean, I think he should be getting hellbats and a starport as well, just because there's absolutely no defense for hellbat drops, and they're still pretty good with blue flame. But either way, I mean, he can't be going for ghosts again. Like, this tech lab barracks needs to stop being a tech lab, or at least swap to attack.
Now, hold up a second, because there are a lot of Hellions making their way up.
Yes, no blue flame yet though.
Oh no, this is
Not gonna matter.
really sucks.
Oh!
Oh no. Oh,
But
Oh!
flipped over him a little bit,
This hurts as a Protoss.
oh.
but actually salvaged a lot.
Only 12, not as many as I was expecting.
I mean, I don't know.
Didn't get that sentry either.
Well, Simon has managed to escape with 1 hit point.
I still think that was worth it.
I don't know. I mean, he doesn't have the production, I don't think, to make it really worth it. Like, he's got 1 factory. Now he's getting hellbats.
I thought he had 2 factories.
Or he's got 1 factory producing Hellions. Yeah, I mean, against a more Archon, which he's probably going to go for again, knowing...
He's getting Thors now.
Oh, I think that can work, but I think he needs to get up a bigger siege tank count. He needs to be putting down factories 3 and 4 now.
Yeah, I think he needs like at least 3 siege tanks before he transitions into Thors.
I think we're looking at a charge like Archon force on its way here.
Is he getting charged? Oh, he is. Well, Zealot Archon is good too, but there's no Immortals, which is inferior to having Immortals, of course, but...
Absolutely, but I think with all the scouting information he got with that hallucinated Phoenix, he's pretty confident in what he's doing now. I mean, he's already on 2-2. Well, sorry, 2-2's halfway done.
Proxy pylon going down.
Oh, cancel this Academy, please. Oh, this hurts so much.
Naerok is going to be supply blocked soon.
Very.
Where's the Terran in terms of upgrades?
None.
0, aren't we?
He's getting armor.
Yeah. +1 armor is probably the right decision against Charged Archon. I don't think he knows it, but these Hellions are going to dive right on in.
Nice, I think he has blue flame now,
Oh
yep.
my god, actually, he just lined him right on up. Is he going to get that 1 money shot? Oh, not quite.
Oh, wait, there's still time. Oh!
He killed like 20 probes with 1 shot. Oh, probably more like 6.
6, yeah.
Look at all these red
That's
health
still
points.
pretty nice.
Wow, that was worth it. 20 dead probes. But I mean, as far as workers, it's even. I mean, you should be more than even after killing 20 probes. Tanks are in a bit of a bad spot. They're the Zealots and the Archons getting warped in.
2-2 is just about to finish, and then Naerok's gonna push in.
You know, these fast ghosts might actually be good now, just because it's pure Archon for the big hitters. And he's got this wall. I think
He got charged this time instead of blink.
with the number of SCVs he has, this is preemptive. He needs to pull the SCVs back. Maybe leave a Hellion outside of his base, but I don't know how much good this ghost is gonna do. It's gonna have 1 EMP. He can nail that. That'll be good. But he's cutting tanks with his ghost.
I think the tanks are a bit far back.
He's getting Hellbats out of his Tech Lab factory. This is not a good place to be. He needs to be getting more tanks. There's another Thor. Is he gonna? Can he do any kind of like harass?
I think he should put the. Do you think he should put the Hellbats in front of the bunker? Or leave them where they are?
Bunker, but these SCVs need to be back. He doesn't have enough SCVs to do this.
He's going to go check for 3rd now. Make sure that there is none, which there isn't landed, but there is a command center for it.
Also, I think the Hellbats actually have enough range to shoot over the depots if they hump them, like with Zealots.
Wholly unnecessary proxy pylons.
Yeah, it's actually he has actually got a double wall there. I think this this turret basically blocks it. But I mean, he's got a lot of SCVs, and I think the amount of incoming.
I think he'll hold here.
Yeah, he'll certainly.
There's a lot of Archons, but I still think.
3rd base coming up.
Yes, it is. So
I think for the Protoss, all he's really going to take here with these little poking attacks is just a bit of shield damage, but the Terran is forced to repair this wall each and every time. So he's got how many SCVs?
He's had 5 here for a really long
And
time.
he's not even repairing it.
He's got like 6 just sitting there. I mean, I don't think it's worth. I mean, it's safe, but it's not worth it. He got really supply block there too. However, equal supply mech with this kind of defensive advantage is certainly going to win any fights, but he doesn't really have any tanks. He's got Hellbat 4, which isn't bad against Zealot Archon, but
Naerok's not getting 3-3.
It's not yet. But I think once he gets his third base finished, because very cleverly what he's done here with these pylons that have gone down, he's able to see where the third could be snuck in, and also where his force is at the moment. He's able to see if the natural third, I guess you'd call it,
Yeah.
just off to the right of the main.
yeah, he really does need a third base. He's trying to show he only has 2 factories. Well, actually, he has 4 or 5 factories. That's pretty ideal on 3 base. On 2 base, you can make it work, sort of, but either way, he needs to get out of this. I think he can break this contain, though. The Zealots are in the back. He's got 2 ghosts with full energy, basically. Oh, one that can almost get to 2 MPs. So I think he just needs to drop his depots, salvage his bunker, and go.
It's going very heavy immortal. I think that's
Can
probably
you blame him?
no. Probably pretty good.
He needs to go now. Like, he can't keep sitting here on 2 bases. This is not going to work against 3 base Protoss. Just needs to salvage his
I
bunker
think-
and go. Looks
I
like
think
he's
he
gonna go
agrees.
back. There he goes. Oh my
This
God,
is
not a good engagement.
not a
Full
good-
positioning.
Oh,
MPs. Zealots getting tripped on the SCVs. Trippy as hell.
Oh,
Looks like
it's
we're
a
going to be
massacre.
fine. Nice recall. Now the third base is going to happen soon.
that's an excellent engagement for Furbiford. I think he should push now.
I think he should too. It's a really. Oh God, actually he's getting void rays, but he's not getting enough to abate the Thor count.
There are
6
so many proxy pylons he can kill as well.
He needs to get going. I think he's been on 2 bases.
Noticed
for
the
a while.
one hit point Thor as well.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty sick. So he can actually get off a few
With
shots.
2 kills.
But either way, he needs to go. He needs to either go or get a 4 CC now, because I mean he's just so behind economically. He can't make up for that. I mean he's got a pretty solid army or composition advantage right now. I mean, he's got a solid number of Hellbats, like 4 Thors against Void Rays, plus a good number of Ghosts against the somewhat respectable mortal count. But
And an Archon count.
I don't think he should let this get out of hand. 4th base as well again for Protoss. I just don't think Furbiford is that experienced meching. I mean, he's making a lot of just elementary composition mistakes. As far as like getting the Ghost too fast, the Hellbats. The armor upgrade, I think overall is a bit weaker if you're not going double armoring. Just
Well,
because
Naerok's just throwing down a 4th here as well, I've just seen.
armor
Yep.
upgrade's good if you're going Biobat, but this is not.
That's a fleet beacon.
Tempests are actually pretty damn good against the mech, just because you can't touch them. Vikings aren't bad, but I mean he's not getting Vikings at this point. He's on 3 bases, barely. Well, now he's actually on 3 solid bases, 4 CC as well. If you can get a favorable engagement, yeah, he's canceled the 4th indirectly, which is nice. But let's see this army: 8 Immortals, 6 Archons against about 8 tanks, 4 Thors, and 5 Ghosts. 6 Ghosts.
I think that Furbiford is going to win this engagement.
Those are some solid EMPs that just went down there, though.
So the Thors are tipping over the other units. Actually, now he's actually getting good shots, solid shots from the Immortals. Stalkers are not the right choice to warp in at this point. They're just not that.
I feel like he was afraid of the Blue Flame Hellbats.
He needs to get, yeah, there's the siege up, but now his Thors are behind the tanks, which is not a good place for them to be. Oh, the tank's getting juicy shots from the Immortals. Actually, it looks like he might. Is he gonna beat this army? I mean, I think he is. Yeah, he's gonna take out this army. I don't think he has enough to abate the warp ins.
He's going to get close.
I think a warp in of charge slots right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Not stalkers, no.
Trading on
Phil.
what he needed to do there. He needed to do some serious damage. I mean, he canceled the 4th base, but I don't know how. I mean, he's probably okay, but he could have been better. I think you see.
Furbiford is catching up on the income.
Yeah, I think Furbiford can afford to be inefficient against mech. Like you're always gonna be inefficient against mech, but you can deal with that if you have an economic advantage, which he had most of the time. But now Furbiford's 4th base is up, and now he's gonna be up a base for a bit, which is a nice reversal of fortune. He's a little bit low on SCVs though. He's got 57. You want about 60 or 70 at this point. Later on, you start stacking SCVs, but this is not the point of doing it. I mean, you've got all these medevacs. Why not drop some Hellbats or drop some nukes? I think nuke drops would actually be great right here. Like, there's some cannons, but if you just like drop up here and then just nuke down in this mineral line, I don't think he'll be able to see it coming. Tempest coming up, and there's no starport. He's seeing the Tempest now, and there's probably some slight pants shitting, but he realizes he needs to get in the skies.
So what's the composition looking like? 1 Thor, 10 Hellbats, 6 tanks, 5 ghosts.
There's not that much army for a Protoss buddy. He's getting Tempest, but if Furbiford doesn't punish, then he's gonna be fine. But he needs to get there. Here come the Vikings.
I feel like
He's switching to DT.
Oh.
There's a tech switch going on now.
Yeah.
DT's being. I think that would be for the Archons as opposed to actual Dark Templar.
Yeah, at this point, I think those are probably better because he's got something now. Actually, I don't know. I mean, he does have the Immortals going, so minerals are actually somewhat of a problem. Immortals are pretty mineral heavy.
I think Furbiford should emphasize Hellbats and Thors.
That's really rough. Like I mean, I think that was avoidable completely. First of all, I mean, there's a totally undefended natural as well. Oh. I mean, this could have been. He could have wrecked it in his natural, but it's about half mine. It's getting there. It's getting mined out. His natural is actually in better shape just because he had SCVs pulled off of it forever. 4 base against 4 base, but I don't think he's making the necessary transitions.
Here comes some DTs.
All right, looks like 2 are going to be going in. You might see the ripples. I don't know if you noticed them though.
Probably not.
Now he's getting drawing claws. Probably going to go into Widow Mines, which is totally wise. But he's going to get some pretty juicy shots with SCVs. Actually, no reaction at all. He's going to use EMP instead of scanning it.
Horror.
Good EMP on that one DT, but not on the second one.
Now he's attacking his own factory.
Factory.
Is he gonna? Is he? It's burning. He needs to repair that. Here comes a Hellbat drop.
The natural expansion looks like they will get off about 5 or 6 probe kills. Hellbat drops over the natural actually on the 4th.
And that gets shut down. I don't think that was. I don't know if that was worth it.
It's going the wrong direction. This Hellbat drop will certainly be.
This one's doing a lot though. Yeah.
Well, these were all the injured probes from earlier too. When those Hellions ran up early.
Yeah, that actually was pretty good.
45 worker kills.
They're one-shotting them now. All the Tempests are actually really great at defending drops, it appears. You might get off 1 or 2 good shots. Nope. This army's looking really scary now.
And it's still tied on workers.
10 Immortals. He's still low. I mean,
I can't help but feel maybe he's overcommitting on the Vikings.
how many has he got? I mean, he's only got 4. I think. Oh god, he's making 6 at a time.
That's why I said I think maybe he's overcommitting on the Vikings. I know the Tempests are good, but
He
there's
got-
so many Immortals here.
Tech labs and all of those.
We're going to be Ravens now, as soon as possible. Just Raven it up. Or Banshees actually wouldn't be bad. I mean, there's not much anti-air or ground-based AA except for length wide.
Yeah, I think Ravens are the better choice, just instead of Vikings entirely.
I think. I mean, he needs to get. Oh god, he doesn't need 6 more Vikings. He does not need 6 more Vikings.
Because the only real air is Tempest, so 1-point defense drone shuts that down entirely.
Yeah.
But interestingly, he's getting the Raven upgrades now.
Yeah, I think he's going to be getting them soon. But I mean, it's important to be stuck because you don't want to overbuild or underbuild air units. It looks like he's going to be overbuilding air units. But I mean, you can have a.
I think the Ravens is more accounts than DT, so he's actually got something available that he can easily move around as opposed to have to waste money on scans.
That's a good point. That's the big perk. And then also Ravens are Ravens.
This is looking like pretty terrifying armies from both players.
This army is such a bad spot though. This mech army. It's like it's defending its natural alone, and this 4th base is just going to get right-clicked on.
Oh god, I hate planetary fortresses.
Look at it. Just look at it melt. Oh. Mech army's not going to get in a better spot. I mean, you can kill all this air pretty without really any opposition. The EMPs are good. The entire army is I don't think he has enough to finish off the Immortals. There's a lot of them. Oh my god, the army's melting. The army supply just plummeted after this Immortals were fire.
Now those Vikings are doing nothing. 17 useless Vikings.